Hey guys, thanks for checking out the podcast. Before we get started, I want to remind you about the very cool bucket list trip I am doing in 2026, the Smitty Learns Irish podcast, where I'm going to do my bucket list, hike Ireland for a year, learn about Irish history, town by town, through the mouths of the pub owners and regulars. Because what's a better way to learn about something you love than to experience it yourself? Patreon.com/we3smiths, only $3 a month, and thanks for checking it out. Going down a Dropkick Murphys rabbit hole lately, so we're going to be checking out a Dropkick Murphys song here. Now here's why. They're one of those bands that I need to go down a rabbit hole with even more. I'm going to be, and I already have started, doing full album reactions to Dropkick Murphys. They're one of my favorite bands, but I've never listened to a lot of albums, a lot of songs I've never heard, including this one, I Wish You Were Here, which I'm pretty sure is not a cover of Pink Floyd. Gotta look. Got to check for that. Dropkick Murphys are always fucking quality. Some of my favorite songs of all time. Some of them, to me, some of the greatest fucking songs of all time. So let's do that. Let's react to Dropkick Murphys. And again, I should know what album this is. Well, I shouldn't if I haven't listened to albums, right? The point of the story is, I don't know what album this comes from. I Wish You Were Here. From 2020. Sorry. Goofy.
Did I fail you some way that you're not telling now? Did I fail you some way, somewhere, somehow? When you took that last step beyond the door, I can't follow you there. I can't follow for sure. It's a road that you take.
I was going to say, I'm not used to, I can't remember his name. I know Ken Casey, the bass player who usually sings, it's really going to bug me now, so I got to look it up. But I'm not used to him taking over a lot of lead vocals at all. Usually chiming in somewhere with a shout or something super fucking punk rock. So I wanted to find out this guy's name because I hate myself that I don't know it. And it's going to kill me if I don't look it up right now. Is it Al Barr? Al Barr is his name. And I know he was not on the latest album, which I have listened to and is on Patreon and is one of my favorite fucking albums of all time. I've listened to that album probably 15 times since I reacted to it. And that is the new one, which uses Woody Guthrie words, lyrics, and words from his journals and things. And they created songs around it. It's pretty much all fucking acoustic, and it is brilliant. But Al Barr, I think he was sick or something, and he couldn't take part in that album. Anyway, I know things.
All on your own, one you don't come back from, and it's no place like home. I wish you were here. How I wish you were here. I'm out on my own. I'm so far from home, and I wish you were here.
I'm curious if he wrote this because he's primarily taking over lead vocals on it. And I got to say, I don't want to say this and sound like an a-hole, but I never really, he doesn't sing very often, so you don't know how. In this instance, it really is charming, and it really hits you in the feels with how they constructed the song. So, fucking A.
I am watching
song's hitting. The song is really hitting. Yeah, I'm curious if he wrote it. Seems very, very, very personal, at least on some level to all of them. Maybe, I'm not sure. But it's just beautifully constructed. And again, I'm not used to him singing that often, but in this instance, it sounds beautiful with his delivery.
This isn't the end, and I wish you were here. How I wish you were here. I'm out of my own, and I wish you were here. Oh, I wish you were here. How I wish you were here.
Guys do it, man. They just have a knack of like being able to write the most beautiful, heartfelt country songs. Almost, I've said this many times that Dropkick Murphys are essentially a country band. You know, I mean, they base a lot of their writing styles from Irish music, obviously, and you know, there's so many Irish music comparisons that can be made with like American country music, classic country music, things like that. But I don't know how they do it, man. There's able to deliver these beautiful songs with essentially just super fucking gruff punk rock vocals that you wouldn't dream in a million years would work. And it just fucking does, man. Every single time. Every single time. But that was fun. I enjoyed that, as I always do. I'm pretty sure there's not a Dropkick Murphys song I haven't liked. That is the clue, the telltale sign that you're like, you need to listen to more of this band. So at some point, another album reaction, and obviously, just then.
What the hell? Everything!